Hey everybody, Seth Dailey with the Dailey Group of Keller Gateway here, and I just wanted to send you a quick video about an article that I recently read. I get a lot of questions from clients and friends about, hey, what's going on with the market? And you probably wonder, like, as a professional agent that's been doing this for 15, going on 20 years now, what are the types of things that I look at? And I'll give you an example. So this is a magazine. This is inside of our industry. So this is Realtor Magazine, and there's a great article about the housing shortage and what does that mean? I thought I would take you inside for a quick minute at some of the stuff that I've been reading lately. So this is really where this started. One of my brothers was considering buying or selling out a property. And he was like, Seth, is this really the time to do it? I don't know. Does this make sense or not? And I actually sent him this article, and I thought I'd share some of these tips with you guys as well. So sorry if it's kind of hard to read here. I'm going to read some of my highlighted notes. But here's the interesting issue. Number one, if you are buying a house right now, this article was titled Summer of the Speed Buyer, Summer of the Speed Buyer. And that's the reality. The speed of this market is so much faster than it's ever been. And as a buyer, we've got to be prepared. There are several different buyers in the past couple of weeks that we had offers prepared before they even set foot in the property. I can't tell you how much extra work that is as an agent to have that ready, but that is what was needed to help these buyers get the house of their dreams. And so that's a step that we've been taking lately to adapt our process just because of the speed of the market. The reality is we want to help you make a smart decision. We don't want it to be impulsive, but we do want to help you win and capitalize when inventory goes on the market. So here's what's interesting. The market was moving at a faster rate than ever before. From listing to contract, homes typically sold in 17 days in April, the fastest rate ever. So that kind of begs this whole question. This is really the part of the article that interested me is, are we going to have a crash? Are we going to have a crash? In other words, is this time going to be like it was in 2008? I was a real estate agent in 2008. Alyce and I were building our business at the time. And the reality is I have memories of that time that make me think right now, is this similar? I don't know if it is or isn't, but I can tell you that I'm going to be a student of the market, a student of the economy, and I'm going to give you the best information I have as I have it. So here's what they said. Could it all crash as happened from 2008 to 2010? Not likely. The current housing cycle is fundamentally different. We thankfully don't have risky subprime mortgages that overstretch buyers' budgets. The gatekeeper at banks are doing a better job of measuring things. So what does that mean? The crash of 2008 had one component to it that we don't have right now, and that is really, really risky loans that when a buyer would be 3 years into the loan, they would just say, okay, now your interest rate jumped up 3 percentage points, your entire loan structure changed, and now you can't afford the house. That was one of those dominoes that caused a crash to happen. The second thing is this, and they talk about in this article, a second major supply difference is supply. Leading up to the housing bubble heyday, builders overbuilt. By my calculations, so this is coming from, let's give credit to Lawrence Young, the NAR chief economist. He says, by my calculations, America had 2.1 million surplus housing units by 2006. So understand there's about 5 to 6 million housing units that sell every year. And going into 2006, we had an oversupply of 2.1 million. That means from 2000 to 2006, a huge boom in builders. Okay, so then what happened? Following the crash, underproduction steadily chipped away at the surplus such that inventory normalized by 2011. Continuous underproduction led to the housing shortage. And this is the part that I want to point out. By 2015, the shortfall was 2 million homes. So by 2015, we're short 2 million homes. By the way, guys, I heard this spoken about by leading realtors, leading economists as far back as 2011, that we were going to be dealing with a housing shortage now. I should have bought more real estate when I heard that. By the end of 2020, it totaled 4.8 million homes. The lack of inventory is why home prices are in no danger of falling sharply. Now, notice that doesn't say they're in no danger of falling. It says they're in no danger of falling sharply. And then he goes on to make a prediction. We expect the national median home price to rise 9% this year and another 3% in 2022. Now, notice there that he also says the national home price. And here's the reality. Home prices and real estate is always a local event. So thinking about the national weather doesn't help you nearly as much in planning what you should wear today as understanding the local weather. And when they talk about a national real estate market, that doesn't matter. What matters is what is going on in the local market, your neighborhood, our city, the local real estate market. Anything that we can do to help you navigate the local market understanding national trends, but helping you make a smart decision, just know that we're a phone call or an email away. We appreciate you. We're grateful for your support and your loyalty through the years. And we just want to make sure that we're around and able to help anybody that you care about make a smart, informed real estate decision, whether it's selling or buying in this market. We're a phone call away. Take care.